Hello. So, um, we read Epictetus, and when we were happy, we read Epictetus, the Enchiridion, and Please, when we were happy, we had other names. Um, I did not enjoy reading Epictetus. I was reading it, and then went over one passage, actually the passage I wrote about, and I was like, damn, God, oh, oh my lord. Um, So that was my reaction to that. I was like, this is bizarre. Um, and you know what? I feel like if Epictetus feels that way, he can feel that way. And I don't think there's anything wrong about feeling this way. I don't think I'm stupid for not feeling that way. Because he tells me that I am foolish. That's fine. That's fine. But Epictetus, I just don't agree with any of it. I mean, sorry, what I learned. I'm supposed to be talking about what I learned. I did learn a lot. I learned that we should be indifferent to everything. And I don't agree with that thing that I learned about that. So, there's that. When we were happy, we had other names. It was a good story. I feel like I can relate to like everything that goes on in here from multiple sides of this. There's a lot of relating going on. I mean, I mean, I thought it was a good story. But from that I learned it's very different from Epictetus because she lost a child and she's grieving it. Oh my god, she's grieving her child. And Epictetus would say, he did say, if it's okay. Epictetus says, if you lose a child, you should be happy because that child is restored. Screw you, Epictetus. It's so dumb. Can you imagine, like, telling a mourning mother that she should not be upset that her child is dead? I mean, this it's just terrible. But I mean, there is something to be said about letting go, and this being indifferent. But there's a point, okay? Like, you can allow grief and then try to, work through it and not let it continue to upset you if you can. But personally, grief doesn't go away. It's not going to go away. It doesn't matter if you're like, oh my god, it's okay because my child is restored now. Like, if you can genuinely say that, you never loved that child. That you can tell yourself that. You can lie to yourself and say, oh, it's fine. He's in a better place. And I'm so sorry. Like, if you feel like that, that's great. But to me, if you say that to yourself, you either never loved that child or you're just lying to yourself. I mean, and sometimes lying to yourself is fine. Whatever you gotta do to work through grief, really. But to me, there's no reason you should expect other people to do that. You should not force that on other people. If they are going to work through grief the way they're going to work through grief. Yeah, hated Enchiridion, loved when we were happy we had other names. But I mean, there's something to learn from both texts, and that's another thing. Like, you know what? There's gonna be some of these stories that I just really don't like, and that's okay. I'm happy to read them. I'm happy to see other perspectives. I'm happy to learn. There's always something you can learn. So, in that way, I do appreciate Epictetus, but I just don't agree with his views. So I don't appreciate the whole indifference thing. It's just not my thing. But thank you.